Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. 60 and Me is a community of women who are aging beautifully and who want to look on the outside the way that they feel on the inside. Youthful, vibrant, and full of potential and passion. Now, I do videos on beauty makeovers and product reviews now and again, but I thought it would be useful to take a step back and kind of organize my thinking about beauty products in a way that you would find of value. So rather than try to do a lot of different things in one video, focus on one category at a time. And I would love your help with this. If you've got any suggestions that you'd like me to cover, or any feedback about the way that I present these products in terms of how we review them. There are millions, well, not millions, but thousands of skincare products on the market today. And to be able to choose 7 or 8 and say, these are the ones that I think you might want to look at, it's a very personal thing. So I've taken the time to look at some products and try them myself, and would like to share with you a category today that I think might interest you. It's a place to get started. Now, as we go along, there's going to be some references to words and ingredients that you might not know about. So I'm going to take a pause this time to kind of explain those things, and they'll apply, as we continue through this series that I'm going to do, on an ongoing basis. So today I want to talk about moisturizers, and importantly, I want to talk about affordable moisturizers. Now, if there's one thing that everybody says we should do as we get older, and that is to keep our skin moisturized. It gets dry. It's just the way that the oils in our skin work as we get a little older. Just all part of the joy of being over 50. And it's just what it is. But moisturizing in general is a really important basic thing to do. So if you're on a limited budget or you just don't want to spend a lot on moisturizer products, I've chosen, I think it's 7 or 8 here, that I'm going to go through with you and share my thoughts on them and explain what they say is different about their product. Now, I moisturize my skin all the time. I mean, I actually have like a couple of tubs here that I'm always putting things on, because I do think that our environment is a little dry too. So drinking lots of water, taking good care of your diet, but also using products that are, they're well made and still very affordable. Now, all of the products I'm showing you today are under $15. That's under 15 $15. And they actually are things that some of them I've used before in the past and never stopped using. So I'm going to start with one that a lot of you know about, because we've done little chats in the past where I've said, which moisturizers do you use? And you've said, I use this or that. So this is one that a lot of people said, I use this product. It's one that I had never used and never even tried. And this particular version of it may not be the one that you want to buy for your face. But the product line is, I think it's pronounced Eucerin. Eucerin? This is a huge jar. You can see how big this is. I mean, I know it's on the camera, it looks a little bit bigger than it really is, but it is a very, very big tub of moisturizer, 16 ounces, under $15. And this one particular one, Advanced Repair, is as a body and a face, it's for every part of your body. And they actually claim online that it's very good for feet, for cracked feet and cracked skin in general. So if you have super dry skin, Eucerin might be the one that you want to consider. Now, it's recommended by dermatologists, which is, it gives it a little bit of credibility. And online, when I was reading about it, it says that it's good for winter skin. And so a lot of us in the Western Hemisphere are getting into winter soon, and this just might be one to consider. It's all purpose, it's fragrance free, and it just is one that I think you consider as a very basic and wonderful moisturizer to try. I know some of you love it. Also, a little side comment here is, in the UK, we have just had a new member join the royal family, Meghan Markle. I think she's of Sussex, but anyway, they all have wonderful titles, and she's a very beautiful woman, and she uses a Eucerin product. It's called Aquaphor Skin Repairing Balm. I'll put all these details, by the way, in the article, so you won't have to write them down. You can just go check them out later. But she uses this skin balm, and apparently her makeup person said that this is something she can't live without. So Eucerin is a brand that is very well known and respected and very affordable. So that's the first one I would suggest. Now, the next one a lot of you use is this CeraVe. Now, CeraVe, and please forgive me if I'm pronouncing these incorrectly. Again, a huge 16-ounce jar for under $15. CeraVe, I used this the other day on all over my body, and it's actually designed for face and body. And it's very, I can't quite describe it. It's actually very thin. It's not a thick moisturizer, but I liked it. It doesn't have a scent to it that I can detect, and it's actually it's got in the ingredients. It lists something that you may not know about, and that is ceramides and hydrolonic acid. Now, these are words that neither can I pronounce or know what they are, but I do think we'll take a pause here and I'll tell you what a ceramide is and what hydrolonic acid is. Because a lot of these beauty products, you go into the shop, they'll have these big words and say, this is what it includes uniquely. And then what is it? Well, a ceramide is a fat. It actually is found in high concentrations in the uppermost part of your skin. So it's just a fat that when you go have it in a cream, it of course is feeding that natural material of your own skin. And it makes up, these ceramides make up like 50% of your skin composition. So when you're using a cream that's got ceramides in it, you're just nourishing the skin with its own wonderful ingredient. Now, hydrolonic acid is actually really important because in skincare products. It's referred to as a sponge. It's like a sponge that absorbs moisture. And a lot of skincare products have hydrolonic acid in it because it does just what it says. It actually preserves moisture in your skin, and kind of any moisture that comes into your skin through the creams or the water or whatever, it absorbs it and keeps it in your skin. So it's actually a really important ingredient, and CeraVe, as an affordable moisturizer, recognizes that and uses it. So it says here, moisturizes, restores, and maintains a protective skin barrier. So CeraVe, that's the second one I think we should think about. Now, the third one, okay, I have to say, this honestly brings me back to my childhood, because when I was a little girl, I used to sneak into my mother's bedroom, or into I think I think we had one bedroom in our first house, but anyway, I would find her Pond's cream, and it was in a teeny weeny little jar, and it had a gold top on it, or yellow top, I think. And I used to sneak in there and put it on my face, and then I would hide it because it was gold dust. I mean, my mom didn't have a lot of money, so for her, it was important. But anyway, so now look at this. Ta-da! This is Pond's Rejuvenating Anti-Wrinkle Cream, they call it. Again, I think this is it's 14 ounces. But again, you can see the size of this. It's majorly huge. And there's a lot of cream in there. And it is designed for your face. And of course, I used to put it over my body as well. I used to use it to wash my face, just put Pond's cream on. But it's very kind of lush and creamy. It still has the same consistency for me, but this is amazing, under $15, and it's a very, in my opinion, reputable line. It's been around for 50 plus, probably more than that, years. It's got this one specifically says anti-wrinkle, and is formulated with alpha hydroxy acids, or AHAs, and collagen. That's what's in this one. Now, this smooths the appearance of wrinkles, it says, on your skin. And I haven't tried it for long enough, this particular one, to say that's true. But I do know what it's done to my skin over the years. Honestly, I can say Pond's has been my friend. But anyway, we all have our favorites, right? So let me tell you what AHA, which is alpha hydroxy acids, and collagen are. You probably know this, but just in case, it's important that we start this series of skincare products just with some basic knowledge of what's what. So alpha hydroxy acids, or AHA, are actually kind of they exfoliate the top level of the skin. So it's got an exfoliation element in it that they say produces fresher, refined skin. Exfoliation takes off that dead skin that, just we're creating all the time, and washes it away. So it's got, over time, it says it gives your skin more hydration and smoother skin. So that's why they claim, in their words, anti-wrinkle. And that's, you just take that for what it's worth. So that's AHA, and it's got glycolic acid in it, which is the gold standard for hydroxy acids. That's AHA. Collagen. Well, we know that collagen is made, in quantity when we're younger, but as we get older, our body starts to make less collagen. It's an amino acid. It's an amino acid that's created by the body, and it provides the skin, not just in your face, but all over, with kind of it plumps it. It makes it puffy and full of water. And so that's when you put collagen creams on, the claim is always it makes your skin puffier. It fills in the gaps if you have a collagen drink or a collagen cream. And you can buy moisturizers, by the way, that cost 10 times this amount with collagen in it. So it's something that, the Pons thinks is important, and I agree. Okay, so that's three out of our 7, I think. Now, the next one is one that I actually have never tried. It's actually Neutrogena. I've tried Neutrogena products, but I've never tried this one. This was a big Amazon favorite. This is one of the ones on Amazon that a lot of people like. It gets lots of good reviews. And it's the Hydro Boost Gel Cream. And it says for extra dry skin. And I do know that a lot of women in our age group, not just 60, but 50, 40, have problems with dry skin. This is a really interesting, you probably can't see it so well, but you can almost see how translucent this cream is. I'm just going to take a little bit and put it on my finger. It's bluey in color, but when you put it on your skin, it's super, super smooth. It is like a gel. It's more like a gel than a cream, and it totally goes on invisible. So this is Neutrogena, and it's a very interesting one. It's got this hyaluronic acid and for extra dry skin, and it apparently boosts the skin's natural barrier against moisture loss. And a lot of people, I think, like the texture of this one. And it's oil-free, dye-free. I'm reading my notes here, fragrance-free, and it's from a dermatologist recommended brand. So that's your Neutrogena. I love the jar. I like the turquoise. I've got matching nails. Anyway, so that's the Neutrogena, and I think that's one. It's got hyaluronic acid. I mentioned that already, and it says that that's a sponge that can absorb up to 1,000 times its weight in moisture. So these little acids are quite active and powerful. So that's Neutrogena. Now, another one in our list here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th one, is one that I know a lot of you use. It's Aveeno. Now, Aveeno is another classic line. It's been around for a long time. It's called Positively Radiant. I love the words that they use. Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer with sunscreen. And I think this has got SPF 15. So it's not super protective, but it is a moisturizer with sunscreen in it. And that's, I think, very important. It's actually made from something really unique. It's made from soy complex. So it's made from soy products, something to be aware of if there's anything there with soy that you don't like. But it's got natural light diffusers. Now, I looked that up to see what that meant, and I don't know exactly what that means. I've even tried it on my skin to see whether it does anything with the light that I can. I can't see anything. I don't know what that means. But it says it's got natural light diffusers, which maybe it means it's just a little bit matte. I'm going to just put a little bit on my skin here. You can see it's a lot thicker. In fact, it's probably because it's almost peaky. It's very thick. So maybe that's what happens with the light. It just kind of, it fills in those little gaps in your, put it on my skin. It fills in those gaps that are maybe wrinkly or getting there. I'm going to finish putting it on. It's feeling nice. But these are the types of products, though, that are just so affordable, and you can just experiment with them, and you can see it actually has a thickness to it, this one. So Aveeno is made with a soy product. It's rich. It says it's a rich source of protein and lipids. Lipids, carbohydrates, and vitamins. And a lot of skincare products now do use plant and natural botanical ingredients. This has got a nice scent to it. It has got fragrance. So if you're looking for fragrance-free, Aveeno does have a lovely floral scent. I actually quite like this one. But anyway, it also gets very good points on Amazon. So Aveeno is another one. I've got 2 more to do, and I hope this isn't going too long. I mean, maybe the next time I'll maybe do less, but there's a couple more I want to share. One that I really do love, and I'm saving that till the end. Seriously, it's so cool. The next one, though, is True Skin. True Skin I'd never heard of. It says a daily facial moisturizer, and it's got vitamin C, vitamin B5, and it's actually voted on Amazon the best vitamin C moisturizer cream for the face. And vitamin C has been shown to have all kinds of wonderful effects on anti-aging, in quotes, wrinkles. And I think that's important for toning and firming. This one gets really, really good marks. And I know the color is changing. So it's called True Skin, and it's supercharged, it says, with 15% of vitamin C. That's an interesting one. It also has green tea and jojoba oil. So they use a combination of tea and plant extracts. Really, really cool products. So that's True Skin. And drum roll, finally. Now, it's only because it's my favorite, because I just think it's so unique, and I've used it a couple of times, and I love it. It's a product by L'Oreal. It's called Age Perfect Cell Renewal. I like this for a couple of reasons. One is that L'Oreal has made a big effort in its marketing strategy and also its product strategy to deal with older women's skincare issues and concerns. Helen Mirren is, of course, a spokesperson for L'Oreal, and in fact, when you look at this product online, it's got Helen Mirren's picture next to it, using it, and she is she's a natural beauty, and she's also a wonderful woman, actress, and just seems as an advocate for older women. But that isn't why, honestly, I didn't make the association with Helen Mirren so much on this cream as much as what it is. Now, it's a thick cream. It's a moisturizer. It says cell renewal. It's actually got something in it called LHA, which I'll talk to you about in a second. That's lipohydroxy acid. And it's got, so this is an ingredient that L'Oreal uses in a lot of its products. It's actually got a relationship to acne and taking care of skin blemishes. So it does, with one of its fundamental ingredients, LHA, help with flaws and age spots and those types of things on your skin. It says that the skin appears to be visibly younger, which is always something I question, because I'm sorry, that just doesn't happen, really. If healthy skin is makes you look great, I'm with that. And they do say that. It says it makes the skin healthier. So as the skin matures, it says that it loses its ability to renew the skin cells, the dead skin cells on the surface. So this cream is very good for that. But what's unique is its color. It's called Rosy Moisturizer. It's pink. Can you see that? It's pink. I'll put a bit on my wrist here so you can see that it is truly pink. And when you put it on, it does something to your skin that I've never seen quite before. You can't see this on my hand, of course, but it really makes your skin a little pink. It kind of glows. I can't describe it. And it's made with this peony plant, which is a Chinese plant that has historically been known for its antioxidant powers, and it exfoliates dry skin. So this plant, this peony, which is added to the lipohydroxy acid, is what makes it unique. And let me see what else I've got about this hypohydroxy acid. It says it's it's a derivative of salicylic acid, which is apparently used for acne. So this is L'Oreal does a lot of interesting research and work, and I just found I'm not saying it's my favorite. I mean, I like them all for different reasons, but I think that this one was the most unique, and one that I probably will use this one. I will try along with the True Skin. I think I'll try that because I never have. But anyway, those are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products, affordable moisturizers, under $15, all of them. I think the L'Oreal was $16, but very, very reasonable prices. And have a go, try them, see what you like. And if you're using any of these, please put the comment in the section below so that we can learn from your experience. And tell me, since this is the first one of this series of videos that I've done, how you would like me to approach these. I mean, does it matter to you what people say about these products? Would you like me to read some of the comments that people leave on Amazon or other places? Does it matter to you that they're awarded, 5 stars by Good Housekeeping, or someone that cares about, the top 5 moisturizers in this category? Does that kind of survey information appeal to you? Is that of interest? Or do you really care more about the price? Is that something that it determines your choice? Are there other reasons that you choose a moisturizer that I could mention? Just let me know how this is going to be most useful to you. I'm going to do another video shortly about medium priced moisturizers, which have got different kinds of ingredients, many the same, but are just a little bit more expensive. And then I'm going to do some other videos on toners and serums and tonics and all kinds of products for beauty and makeup. And really look forward to this conversation with you. I'm learning as I go as well, and really appreciate your feedback. So let me know what you think about today's video and about these products that I've shown you. I hope that you enjoyed them, enjoyed the show, and I look forward to reading your comments and just having fun with this. Take very good care, everybody. We'll talk again very soon. Bye-bye for now.